After the Great Depression had started, what you initially think of when you think of the Great Depression is what happened in the cities. So people lost their jobs, they were evicted from their homes because they couldn't pay off their mortgages, and they lived in the streets. Some slept in sewer pipes. I've read that some people slept in hollowed out pieces of car bodies and slept in boxes and cardboard crates, and they used newspapers as blankets. They really had nothing anymore. And what you think of when you picture the Great Depression, people on the streets with no shelter or houses or places to go with their families, that's really what was happening in the inner cities. Shanty towns popped up. These are also known as Hoovervilles. We will get into Hoover next week, who was the president at the time during the Great Depression, and why these little towns were called Hoovervilles. But what they were these towns, like I said, of families who set their homes up with metal sheets, shacks, and whatever materials that they could really find to build a shelter. And I inserted a couple of pictures on this slide, as you can see, where the families kind of congregated together and used their resources to help each other out and build shelter for their homes. So this is something I do want you to remember. Hoovervilles or shanty towns, people just lived in shacks because they lost their houses, and it was really sad.